What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome back. It's me, He-Bar. I am your host, and this is another episode of Toys in My Closet. Today, we're going to take a look at a very, very long-awaited piece, and this has been quite a while, but finally it's here, and it is none other than the Storm Collectibles Virtual Fighter. They're calling this one the eSport, but it's from Virtual Fighter 5. They just have an eSport edition that added some extra, things to the game itself. But it's really Virtual Fighter 5, Wolf Hawkfield. And Wolf is one of the baddest characters ever in a fighting game that is long overdue for a figure. And Storm Collectible got the license, took up the task, and this is the second entry in the Virtual Fighter line from Storm. So, very excited. Very happy to have it in my hands. I finally picked it up at Big Bad Toy Store, the official licensed store for Storm Collectibles here in the States. So, if you're going to go any further with the rest of this look and review, please remember to give me a like, give me a dislike, comment down below, share the video with someone, or just subscribe if you feel I'm worthy of your time. So, thank you guys. Let's get to it. Here's the box and the window opening in true Storm Collectible fashion. As we all know, Virtual Fighter logo there. A nice actual rendering of the CG polygon of the game. On the top, the Virtual Fighter Esports logo. On the spine, you have there Wolf. With his, in the figure form. And then on this side we have the rendering of Wolf of the game. And then the back we have some nice artwork, as you can see, with some nice, poses that you can put him in, as you can see there, that he does in the game. And it shows you all the different portraits and head portraits that he comes with. So, let's get right to it. Sit back, relax, enjoy a digital drink, and let's see if Wolf is worth your time or if Wolf was worth the wait, really, to be honest. So, hopefully you'll stay with me until the end of the review, and we'll be back in a blink of an eye. Alright guys, and here we have it. Here is Wolf Longfield, or Hawkfield rather. And in all of his glory. So it looks pretty badass and spectacular. Very accurate to the source material, right? As you can see here. So what we'll do is we'll bring Wolf Longfield, or Hawkfield, he's saying Longfield, up to the camera and take a closer look. As you can see there, we have him in his head portrait that I have on him right now, and you can see all the details on the face looking pretty spectacular with the markings in his face. I don't know if they're like Cherokee or anything, but they look definitely really spectacular with the reds, the nice details on the cheekbone, the nose, the mouth, the teeth, the ears, the forehead, everything. The actual shin, his ears, and then you see his hair is done really well with the reds and the black wash, and then you see this is a peg, obviously a peg system, which they have, and you can move his ponytail from one side to another. His neckline, the body build, actually this is a rubber piece, but it's always very well implemented and works really well. The six-pack, of course, shoulders, everything, the pads on the shoulders look great with the stars on it, the blue with the reds, and then his gloves with the actual writings on it as well, and then the open hand on the other side. His trunks with the nice blue, all the details in the crotch area as well with the reds, and then on the side, of course, we got that tempo that says Wolf on it. All the wrinkles on the back, buttocks area, the actual thighs. Then the same blue with the red pads on his knee, as you can see. And then on his boots, you see all these great pieces of, grays, light grays, and then you see the shoelaces, and then the boots, and then the bottom of the boots with the threads, and they look really nice. So, as far as how Wolf looks aesthetically, he looks absolutely spectacular. He looks fantastic. He has a nice size to him, nice pink and kind of reddish wash in the middle of, his chest, all around the area where you see the bear's skin. He looks great. Wolf looks fantabulous. So, I guess now what we'll do is hang tight with me, right? And I'll be right back so we can take a quick look at Wolf's, I guess what would be the accessories that he came with. So I'll see you guys real quick. Alright guys, and here we are. Here we have the accessories. So let's start off with the hands. He has 10 hands all together, and that makes it 10 hands all together, and makes it 5 sets of hands. We'll start off here with these hands here, right? Which these are the open, kind of ready to slap you in the face hands, as you can see, right? And he has 2 fist hands that I had on him originally. These are the 2 pointing finger hands that he does in the game. And then these are like kind of an open, kind of they're gonna grab you type hands, right? And then the last set is like kind of like put you in a cobra clutch or something like that, kind of claw gripping hands. They're very subtle from the other ones I just showed you, but when they're next to each other, you can see that they're slightly forever differently, sculpted. So this is the other extra ponytail he brings, which is basically more straight instead of kind of billowing out like there's actual, actual wind hitting it. And he brings a special effect for his foot. It's a stomping effect. It's really nicely done with that translucency and the blending in from the yellow to orange in translucent form. And this is his second portrait. You see there, right? Second portrait. This looks really nice as well. More of a neutral, serious face. And you can plug the ponytail right in there, as you can see. You turn it around, plug it in like so. Push it in a little bit. There you go. And there you have it. There's the loose one. And then the other portrait that he has, the third portrait, is his yelling, kind of screaming one with, the eyes are really well done as well. And then you can see the mouth area in there. It's really well done with the pink and the teeth. So that's his third headpiece. And guys, pretty much that is all the accessories that Wolf comes with. He doesn't bring anything else because he's a wrestler, so most of his accessories should be in relation to his actual wrestling skills, which is his hands. So the different sculpts of hands and the effect for the foot makes sense because he doesn't really do, have weapons or anything. So now let's take a look at Wolf's articulation. And here we go with Wolf's articulation. The head moves left, the head moves right, moves back, that much, and moves down that much. And you have a nice head tilt, and as you can see, the way it is on the skin, it makes it move with the skin of the neck together to give it that sense of realism. The ponytail moves left and right, of course. And we're going on to the shoulder, which has the butterfly, really nice. And it does move in his T-pose. It's a significant amount. And if you go into his torso here, and you can see it goes left and right, it has some more of a tilt. And then he has the waist swivel, and then he can hyperextend with the top torso piece about that much. And then he can forward extend. Maybe with the ball peg. I'll start. You got forward extend about that much. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. Got my camera on the head. You can forward extend about that much. Then you see, look at his shoulder. He's got the up and down on the shoulders as well. He's got the bicep swivel. He's got a double on the actual elbow, but he has these straps on. It's kind of limited. He has the swivel on the wrist, and then the movement of the ball joint, whatever direction it may be facing. And then on here, it has the thigh swivel. It has a double underneath. Again, the knee pad will hinder it, just so that you guys are aware. And you got the boot swivel, which is very tight right now. And then you can move the foot all the way back, all the way forward, and then the toe articulation, and it has a forward pin rocker. So as far as the articulation, he's very well done and executed, even though he's a big, chunky, beefy character. The joints are tight and stuff, which is cool. Here you go, guys. Here is Wolf with some of his different hands and the slamming piece on his leg. Kind of like wrestling style position, I guess. I try to put him, the best that I thought, that I think it would look cool enough. But again, for me to do better wrestling positions, I would probably have to go back and play the game and actually see the stuff he does. I don't remember off the top of my head. And it's real nice that the insert inside of the packaging, like Akira before him, is basically based off his stage in the snow area, because he's like a Russian wrestler with the cabin, and this is the night scene, because you can play in the daytime. It has like real-time lighting. You can play in the daytime, nighttime, but in the same actual level. So it's really cool. Well, level stage, whatever you guys are familiar with and call it, but you know, I think either one's not wrong. But he looks great. It's fantastic. Very simple character, but very cool looking nonetheless. It'd be very interesting to see. It'd be very interesting to see who they tackle next. But you know, that's pretty much Wolf right there. I have him up like that. If you want to have him screaming backwards, perhaps, you know, in the other direction, like this, you know, stomping down, going back, kind of like that. Yeah, you could do that too if you want, you know. Looks like he's falling backwards, but really not. He's actually in one of those positions, like so. You know, it looks cool. So now let's just do a quick comparison and you know, move on to the end, right, of the review. Let's do some comparisons really fast. And here we have him, guys. Here he is. Here is the ultimate shot, and this looks really great. Again, together with other Virtual Fighter figures that would come down the road, this is going to look fantastic. Storm Collectible, it's just hitting it right on the money with the aesthetic and style. I just hope that they don't take another 2 years or a year and a half just to bring out the one character the way they did with, you know, Wolf here, Hawkfield, because forget about it. I don't know if I'll make it, and if I'll still be in this planet by the time they finish it up. So I did get the Wolf Hawkfield at Big Bad Toy Store. He was available. I think he's in stock still right now. So if you guys want him, go out and get him. I didn't get it from anybody like Stone Collectibles themselves. They don't endorse me. They only do certain people that have known him for a long time, like The Amazing and stuff like that. But I'm not him, so I fund all my stuff on my own. Even though I've been collecting probably since before he was born, but that's not the case, right? That's not the point. Either way, this is one of my favorite fighting games of all time, next to DOA. I don't really like Tekken, but I still do have some Tekken figures. So maybe we can compare it to one of the other Tekken figures real quick. Give a quick pause. As you can see here, I have him next to Dimitri from Darksiders, or Darksiders. Night Stalkers, my bad, Night Stalkers. Darksiders, same thing, they have different names. Vampire Savior, you know, the actual fighting game with the, you know, with the monsters, Universal Monsters in him. And they also made only one of him. I'm still waiting for Morgana, but they look great. He's really tall, though. I didn't realize how tall they made Dimitri, but here's another example. Now let me show you what he looks like to one, the Tekken, Jin from Tekken. And here he is next to Jin from Tekken. As you can see, they stand almost the same size or height, and you know, aesthetically they fit pretty well. On a shelf, I think it'll look very cool. So let me do one more. And here I have him next to Soul Bolgar from Guilty Gear Strive. This is the Guilty Gear Strive version, and they're also in collectibles. So they all, you know, scale very well with each other, and you can see that they look really, really good. They have that soft look to them. They look fantastic. So Wolf is just an amazing, amazing addition. So now let's go to the final thoughts and end of the review. Okay, all right, guys, and there you have it. There is my review of Wolf Hawkfield from the Virtual Fighter series VR5 from Storm Collectibles. So my final thoughts are, is he a great figure? Absolutely. Fantastic figure. Storm Collectible really doesn't miss when it comes to what they do. Their aesthetics, how they do it, they just do a great job. The only real con, well, there's two real cons of Storm Collectible. In this case, a character like Wolf, don't get me wrong, he's a beefy figure. You know, really full, really thick. Because he only comes with like 3 heads, the one piece, and then the hands. it just feels like these figures should go down in price a little bit when they're, lacking accessories because of the character that they are, the fact that they don't really have weapons. I think if he would have been $75, he would have been the perfect price point. But he is a $98 figure with tax and all that. It comes out to like $106. So the price is pretty steep. Is it worth the money? Yes, because the quality is there. And I don't think they have the issues where their quality would get brittle after time, like they did with the early Mortal Kombat, and they would break. I literally have a Sub-Zero that is pretty much perfect, but the ball joint on his right arm, in the inside where the ball joint holds, cracked and broke on me because it got brittle, and so the figure is pretty much worthless now. Even though I try to fix it, I have it fixed, but I could never, if I needed to sell it for money for whatever reason, I couldn't do it because that's what happened. But those figures, to be fair, when they first started, were only $49.99, and I wish they kind of went back to that style because those figures came with even way more accessories than this, and the same amount of heads. Like I was telling you guys, the same amount of heads and even way more special effects and even alternative other things to make it give you more display options. So again, not to sound like I'm going in a tangent, basically I just wish that these figures that have less accessories would be priced at a better price point. Not to say that the quality isn't there and it's not worth it. It's just to make things a little bit easier on the wallet for collectors. I mean, you feel like you're getting the bang for your buck, so to speak, right? Because all the storms are at least from 8 to 9 and even 10 inches tall. That's the scale they come in. But is he a fantastic figure? Absolutely. If you're a Virtual Fighter fan, for sure, 1000% you have to get him. This is the first Wolf figure we ever gotten, especially at this caliber and quality. And, he's part of the collection, obviously. So the roster's pretty nice and long. So as many figures for them to tackle. Hopefully they'll do that in a quicker manner than they did with Wolf, for example. So go get them in Big Bad Toy Stores, like I said again. And let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you like them, if you didn't like them, if you got them already yourself, or if you didn't know he was available and now you do, or you didn't know he was going to be made and now that you do, and I helped you with my review. Either way, it's all good for figure conversation. Let me know down in the comment section below. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Give me a thumbs up if you didn't like the video. Let me know if you're new to the channel, or if you're a regular member that continues to give me support. Thank you, because without you, my channel would not be sustained. If you are new and you actually subscribe, thank you, because I know you didn't have to. Well, since you did, I really appreciate it, because I know, like I said before, you didn't have to. And from the kindness of my heart, it means a lot to me. But just remember, I consider you now part of my, channel family. As always, share this video with someone you think might like it. You guys can always find me on any social media outlet, all down in the description below, anywhere from Twitter to Instagram. I'm there, just check it out down in the descriptions, like I said. And if you guys want to DM me to maybe donate anything to the channel you want me to highlight or review in this manner, so if you like the way I do it, hey, listen, feel free, reach out, and we'll work out the particulars. If you want to help the channel directly, to help me out, maybe funding certain things, because I don't really have any, sponsors. I don't really get monetized. My channel they don't pay me for whatever reason. And I don't have super chats, then, everything's actually funded out of my pocket. If you want to help me from the kindness of your heart, or because you just like my channel, you want to do it, and you have the means to, it's not mandatory, then there is a way you can with my PayPal and Patreon information, also down in the description below. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. The Storm Collectible Virtual Fighter 5 Wolf Hawkfield from Storm, from Virtual Fighter, I hope you enjoyed the way I enjoyed reviewing it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep collecting. It's your boy Heatbot signing off for another episode of Toys in My Closet. Keep collecting, have fun doing it, but remember, be kind and respectful, because we're still in trying times. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.